Hello, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing some work on the Vectra SRI, which was supposed to just be body work, but yesterday I got a bit carried away with an angle grinder. Going to weld up a couple of small holes just inside the lower front part of the rear wheel arch where they all go, so it's no surprise to see a small bit of corrosion, but the near side wasn't too bad. Did have to cut a bit out of the inner sill and the outer sill and then the inner arch bit, but then when I went on the driver's side, which looked the better side, no, have a look at this. So basically this was really nasty, so corroded. There was a hole here. Once I started taking the surface rust off, it just went straight to a hole and everything was badly corroded around it. So I've gone back to where there's good metal around it, and then the same down here where you have a piece along here with like a bit sticking out, and there's a piece goes over there, piece goes over there. I've cut the edge of the sill out, the corner bit, the outer bit of the wheel arch as well, cut that out. So yeah, there's been a fair bit cut out on the lower part of the sill. So today I am going to be doing a bit of welding, which it's not my favourite job, to be honest with you. I'm not the best welder in the world, and I'm using gasless MIG, so it's not as neat as if I was using gas, but outdoors gasless is better because it's flux cored rather than the wind blowing away your gas. But so once the welding's done, I'm going to start tackling these scabby bits. Hopefully that won't be too bad. I'll be able to clean that up enough. Same on the door here, driver's door, bottom of the door, all the way along the bottom bit where they always go. Let's have a look on the inside. Yeah, just along this edge, clean all that up, put a bead seam seal across that. Yeah, it's not too bad. And then driver's wheel arch, tidy all that up. The rest of this rear wheel arch isn't too bad. There's a couple of tiny little scabs. It's all surface, superficial, so not too bad on that. And then the passenger side rear wheel arch is really good. A bit of corrosion here. It's only light. It's nothing major. A little bit down the bottom. Same on the as on the driver's side. So yeah, a few scabs here. Bottom of the rear door's good. Little scab there. Little scab there. Well, I'll do the whole bottom of the door. And then passenger door. Yeah, usual scabs, same places. Front wing's good, nothing to do there. Inside edge of the door again, same as on the driver's side. Got some corrosion, clean that up, seam seal it. Should be good. Oh, one rear door there, which is a bit of a bummer, because I'm going to have to blend into that door now. I was hoping to keep it all on the bottoms of the doors, but obviously not. There's a little bit of rust stains here, so hopefully it's not too bad when I get the spoil off. These are the bits I cut out. It's the lower part of the wheel arch, upper part of the wheel arch. That was inside the lower inner arch, underneath the sill. So I'll keep all these for reference points. That goes inside the car. Yeah. And that was that big piece of cutout which covers up the inside of the car, as you can see. it was very corroded. Holy moly. Yep. Oh, it's a beautiful sunny day. It's absolutely scorching. I'll be doing without welding in this weather. I'd rather do it when it's cool. But I need to get it done. Get it ready for Vauxhalls. I tell you what, they're not too bad. They're normally really rusty. That's good. Yeah. Happy days. Spoiler should come off alright. So, go and get my work gear on. Get the welder out. There we are. I've got it tacked in plate. It's not a bad fit. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, as I said, my welding's not the greatest, but it'll do once it's cleaned up and seam sealed. You'll never know. On the inside, put a damp cloth on the inside so I don't set fire to anything inside the car, but yeah, that looks all good. Need to make a little piece down here, bridge this gap. Once I get all this buttoned up, do that afterwards. Yeah, just keep the damp cloth in there so I don't set fire to anything. Right, let's get that stitched up. Bloody solid. Good enough for me, that. Right, next bit I'm going to get on with is this back piece here, triangular bit with a flat bit comes across, and then this. Right, here's the next piece. Sits in there like that. not too bad that. And now for my next trick, made a little piece to go here on the end of the sill and return to the arch. So yeah, fits nicely. Nice little curve on it. Little curve there, curve there. Yeah, fits perfect. Pleased with that. So we'll get that tacked in. Good. Now what I'll do is I'll grind this little bit of weld back here and then put the piece of the bottom piece in. Once that's in, I'll close this gap up, then put them two pieces in, and then it's pretty much done, apart from this arch. Do that as well. Yeah, see how we go. Right, here's the next plate, which got a little bit of shape to it, but that just fits in there like that. But it will do anyway, something like that. It will fit. Yeah, I'll close the back up. Nice, let's get that. I'm going to put a bit of a weld through primer on the inside so it doesn't rust. Yeah, we'll settle for that. Looking good. Settle for that. Okay, so I've got the next plate just tacked in. Right, so that's where I'm up to, because I've ran out of welding wire. Unbloody believable. So we've got that piece in, we're all welded up down here, nice and neat. Got the shape here, perfect. Going into there, just need to grind these welds back, they're terrible. But solid, that's all that matters. So I've ordered some more welding wire, pick that up tomorrow. And yeah, I'll crack on tomorrow. Right, let's get this welded up. Got some new welding wire. Oh, let's crack on. Right, that's that one done. Move on to this one now. Okay, here's the next plate I've knocked up. Sits on there nicely. A little bit of a gap, but good enough for you, it's good enough for me. Yes, happy with that. Now for this piece. Where's the bottom bit of the arch I've just made? I've just put that crease in it to match there's like a swage line at the bottom. So hopefully I'll get that in alright. Right, so there we have it, all seam sealed. I've put seam seal all the way across this bottom piece just because obviously that's a high chance of impact from stones and stuff. So seam sealed up in that corner. I'm really pleased with the swage line that I made. It's turned out really well. And that arch welded in, bit of filler on that. Just neaten it up, be sound. On the bottom of the sill. Oh, sill to arch underneath. Seam sealed, welded up nicely. I'll do. Say it's not on a show car. I'm no fabricator, but in there's all good. That's a weld that little tab on, and I've sprayed it as well. There was some the car came with a can of aerosol paint in the correct colour, which is very nice of him. So yeah, I'll put all this back together now. And this is the side the other day, which this was the worst side originally, but all this corner was gone, all up here and there, whereas the other one was all intact until I started attacking it, and then I've done a bit under there, a little triangular plate under there to button all the corner up. But so it doesn't have to be perfect. Bit of stone chip on that, looks sound. So let this dry, get some stone chip on, wheels on, and then another day I'll get onto this bodywork. But for today, let's get the stone chip on. There we go. Stone chip on. All done. Looks lovely. Happy days. Driver's side. Still wet on this side. Literally just done it. Spot on. Right, wheels on. Yeah, there she is, back on the wheels. Looks alright that, doesn't it? Look better when I get some filler on it. Do a proper job. So, yeah. Next job. So I'm going to be tackling that. Get these scabs done, and then hopefully we'll get it done in time for Vauxhalls on the 18th of May. So, been a successful couple of days there. A few hours at a time, wasn't all in one go. Obviously ran out of welding wire, wasn't ideal, but got it done in the end. So, happy days. Right, until next time, thanks for watching.
A genius uses his madness, and a madman uses his genius, destruct. A genius uses his madness, construct, and a madman uses his genius, destruct.